Ya makwaba efa emra bedwam jumadi so on Adom TV. Yewo Asia oye. Hey. Eno apani be frame from US so see akwesi. The way na we raise bar no. We na bar na akase mu ebu amo. And I was yes, but with your guidance. Yeah, because you nipa we can fall out. But if you whip us or lie, so why not? You beti. Ebra say ebedi nkobo. And a member of parliament, Emma Adishia Twifo Atii Morkwaa constituency. Honorable Vondee. All the finest businessmen we have in our country now, part of our legislature. Fine-tuning our business laws and act. Na me say eka biem say eye nyame ya adomu a eda memneda ena ye nua akua boachiwa ya adom ne papa eyo no eba so ewo sunyane yenti ye nyina ye nkone nkota akua boachiwa ye nyina enim ne frɛ no ye ABY ye nkone nkota na chi na ompe ne papa krabia ye nyina ye kɔ tibeka ho na ye kugya ye nua ba mpanyin ne ade ato dani no enyo no ana oye wonsom woni nipa yenkota akua boachiwa ya adom ene abusua nyina echi yenko soso mabusua nyina yakɔ mabusua hyeden yemabusua so kafra briche kasia abo abusua nyina akamo ide na bi enso akan yem na because nyame adom a eye on the 8th of February afiye mu ye maame eye oba pani ama echa eye no eba so asante mampon oba pani ama echa na eye no eba so asante mampon eye nkwantanan anopa no nan empem ne de maame ato empem na enu achi ama no so ene committees asafo ya ewo asante mampon akoye awufusum de amano ye de mbekire eye nkubia asena abusua amusieye nya akopɛ ye maame korabie frɛ na ba betena sem ewo asante mampon community center ni abeye ye maame eye no nti ebusua sem nka ka ba nyina sɛ oba pani ama echa eyo no eba so on the 8th of February 2025 ewo asante mampon amfa check esen komma yanka samu of our pani kam Mr. Boache Michelle ne anope no so the headmistress of Amaniapo Senior High School. Hey madam me ton ka che say bia bokọ de mo ni adwuma pa ya ye then also oboy niko one of the finest government tutors here you in our secondary school so boy me ton ka che pa abusu afa won ye de ye da nyame ase. Honorable Vondee Atenase, member of parliament or ma de share wo Twifo Atii Morkwaa. Honorable Kodie.
Ready here mo.
Ye da nyame ase. How say Twifo Atii Morkwaa for one share party office because we need your appointment.
Oh there be ye party office so.
Okay.
Nyame na ye da na sese wa ma ye ene. Na me nua ma mention na menche wona anya bra ya hwe yen. Again me baha some time ago after election, you know.
Yeah.
Me can be on Asampa FM as well.
Yeah.
Say NDC for ya bre ya bomoding aba bemuno. Both members of parliament any non-members of parliament or munyana abuama party na aba bemuno. What we should be looking for is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman ebe succeed na the economy of our country will be properly reset. Now appointment.
Yeah.
Maka say, let us hasty slowly. Let us haste slowly. And let's be cautious, very careful. And let's measure our expectations in appointment issues. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Washabo said, Wabeyi ministers Baku 60. And I agree with him, he must do what he said he was going to do. Because a new Boshan in Ghana for whom you know,
yeah.
Now, the challenges that he's having now, they say, in Parliament now, the NDC, there were more than 180 members of Parliament. Now, there are some individuals who are independent members of parliament.
Yeah.
Our woman also I decided they want to do business with the NDC. I think so. So we regional ministers are almost 16. We almost free 60 ministers now. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama promising. Sorry. We have 44 ministers left.
Yeah.
You're talking about sector ministers and their deputies. 44. So see, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I have some alignments of some ministries. And into ministerial appointment, ministry, I wore 30, What is about 23. Now, the Constitution says only the duo of ministers, in free parliament. Okay. We have over 180 ministers, members of parliament. What NDC aside. Would you see Yanja Fufrofona Abano, would you let's spare them. But in the 8th parliament, we were 137. Plus or minus, about 116 of us are returning back to parliament. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is expected to make majority of 44 appointments from us, assuming he even decided to appoint all the 44 from parliament. How magical can he be to be able to appoint everybody? So again, let us measure our expectation properly. Anya sa obahwe na de fair Ghana for the ahye yansa no. See yenhwe ne mbu o man. No man fa ne tema pemfra no. Yedi yani ye bi ebesai no. Look, obia ka president the constituency MP Nasem. Suleiman is a good friend, a brother. I mean, we are fine. Suleiman ankasa menti se wa express se open ministry appointment da. Again, menti se ni buefu se yamma ni minister da. Is in politics sometimes. Wamwa edi echire eno ebi mu betimi amu akonya dimboni awon suma awo. And I tell you my own experience. Can you imagine? Ebra na ye veti Haruna Idris, my own boss. Okay. I mean, first class boss. So your education minister, no be friend. Oh, Honorable Vondee, wouldn't I thank you? Well, I was like, I look at myself, I was like, really? Do you know what you are talking about? Do you know what goes into political, elections and appointment of these key, So I was like, oh, cancer the yeah. That you be on the door. No one here, walk or can somewhere. Any squares over count a best say with that you cry. Maintain says Suleiman Ankasaka Bribi. Maintain said one no nebu for seeing a man appointment. But look, see a check 44 ministers. Nasa Yanfan says substantive ministers require 23. I was 16 regions. Nyamia wa dum. Would your open Nankasa president Nankasa through constituency? What kind of appointment, ministerial appointment, would have been bigger than that? I mean, ministerial appointment ben a Susan sir. And then the member of parliament for Badwam boy, on Kasaye, on Wankasanka he, a chrese Nibue Fusi man the ministerial appointment. So let's be fair to him. And say encrophobia could be on the constituency and that's would let all of us condemn it.
Okay.
But again, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, appointments now why so far no. My candid opinion is the best and the finest for now. Obetinia, the best and the finest. Look at somebody like Dr. Twifo Atii Morkwaa, a finance minister. a tax expert. He's been a deputy finance minister. He's been in parliament for about 5 terms, right?
Yeah. That's in the 5th term.
The 5th term, near. He's a chartered accountant, economist. He knows it all.
Okay.
A young man who is hungry for success. So one funny part way, Uncle finance minister. Then why would you want to escape him? For who? He's part of the team. I mean, he's part of the team.
Honorable Vondee.
To advise, the president to do right. I mean, he's part of the team.
Yeah.
For a bit, to say John Jinapo.
Okay, yeah.
But in fact, he's just a friend. I mean, he's a brother. John Jinapo is a nice person who everybody is his brother, everybody is his sister, and will go down to earth and to greet you and to be nice with you and to shake hand with you. His human relation, absolute. He's so competent, very competent. And it's a one for John, Minister for Energy,
yeah.
Where you have a lot more people, Kofi Boa and all of them, who will assist him with their experience, to get this country's energy issues. Honorable TJ is part of the team, but I have not really seen where he's going now. Okay. Again, when say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama were more than 3,000 appointments to make. So far, 23 ministers near appointed.
Yeah.
There are more powerful people.
CEOs.
Who are very important in resetting this economy. And so, ministers are just frontline role players. There are bigger defenders at the back. And I believe without doubt that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will do the do. Look at me, I am seated here so happy, extremely happy, because Ghana is in the capable hands. Not because I will get appointment or I will not get appointment, but because Ghana is in the capable hands. Look, how many people will John Mahama be able to appoint? 3,000 plus. Ghanaians, we are 30 million.
They were appointing most of them from NDC.
You understand?
I appointing most of them free NDC.
Of course, what are you expecting?
The other issues.
What are you expecting?
Other issues I'm a part of when be raising here, say. Ministry appointment in some of the CEOs appointment be I say raising concern about Randy Abbey. Raising concern about, I think, the acting director, is it director general, a commissioner of GRA. Raising concern about see a papa one a referee Queen, I say. Referee Nikakra. Or shall say a matisi a bone so by NCA boss. And some believe say he was part of the reason here. NDC a sapphire in opposition. And so a man for feel said, say ya bra, mumma yanti ya bra so abba. Now that's why if I say I don't agree with them on going that tangent. Say yes, say ma, ye too ayampia. I can see myself fatasa or meja padia say patia padia. But who tears of their concerns? Nensua. See ya brother se must Vondee and ya minister. Ya in a board chairman, ya board member. Office or you okay kakra chance say who go for from outside. All because we are down for no. All because we know. All because we are down for no.
Well, so upe president on your family and friends, sir.
Okay.
His Excellency John Dramani.
On your family and friends. Kura, that's
on your family and friends.
What
I mean is that he do not practice.
Comparison as on your kura.
What I'm saying, the American say,
yeah.
On your kura.
Kura.
Hold on, and I'll tell you how.
Okay.
On practicing family and friends.
I
agree, sir. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on to me in a town for Nyejuma. And I give you a typical example. Can you imagine if John Mahama should go and appoint Jamaun to me? It won't sit well.
As the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources.
It won't happen.
It will happen. Unity government. So,
those kind of appointment we agree. But you see, when people are competent, when people can play better role, when people can get this country going, set this country on a better pedestal, when people can demonstrate their competence irrespective of where they come from and what kind of political orientation they have, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will appoint them. One cardinal, first and foremost, principle of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama appointment wa ye nyina me hu ni say he's looking for competence first of all. Then he could look for loyalty. First of all, competence, then he could look for loyalty.
Okay.
Now Randy Abbey, Dr. Randy Abbey. Look, a fine gentleman. He's been in the media space for so many years. A managing director for Metro TV, you know. Former Metro TV. He worked so hard in the business sector and so forth and so on. And don't forget, it's a media for yeah. And so if Randy cannot manage Cocoa Board, then I don't think whoever is making this kind of noise is there, whatever. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know their reasons. But I believe in Randy. I believe Randy would deliver.
Oh, no, Sana party for believe.
No, I believe Randy will deliver.
Also equally other people.
Again, who says deliver? Randy is not a party man?
Oh, Randy Abbey is a.
I do not know Randy's political affiliation, but I can also not conclude he's not a party man. Do you understand my point? Because Randy is not identified with any party. I mean, say, or NDC, MPP, or so forth and so on. Again, once I'm not able to establish that, I cannot also say he's not a party man.
Okay.
Okay? Now, sometimes, you see, the taste of a pudding is in the eating. You understand? So, yeah, Randy Ejuma, he's been fair in the media space to all political parties.
Okay.
And so, if Randy today is put in that position, so on Ejuma, I think that he's capable, he's competent. Every Ghanaian who is capable and competent, I believe His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will appoint him. You know Jantua?
Nana Jantua.
Look, that's a very fine lady.
Former General Secretary of CPP.
Absolutely.
Now a presidential staffer.
Who is still a CPP member. That is what we call all-inclusive competent government. All-inclusive. And a competent government. That is being formed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to reset this economy.
Was it a decision with CPP? Say, because we want to form an inclusive government,
John Dramani Mahama
should give us a member who will be part of the John Mahama administration.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is the only person Ghanaians voted for overwhelmingly as president.
Yes.
And he is the only person who have the right to appoint and disappoint. And I want to leave that question for him to answer. So for me, what's happening now is the best that is happening for Ghana now. And I will share appointment now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama now. You can relatively see young people in his government between 45, 50 years of,
And we be 34
absolutely.
Yeah.
You see all that. These are, look at the youth minister.
Yeah.
This is a fine gentleman. I mean, he's loved by all youth, by all standard, down to earth. Pablo is just a very nice person to everybody.
Yeah.
This is a guy who would be able to raise, the youth, will be able to work with them, will be able to, get those who have visions to be realized and all that. So this is the best appointment so far. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And I have said a million times that I know myself, that I know that my competence is not in doubt. However, I am not rushing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to give me appointment at all costs.
No,
if His Excellency John Dramani Mahama want me to help him, I will serve with all my heart and with all my mind. But it is not at all costs, at a point of death. No, no at all. I mean, it is his rights and in his power constitutionally to appoint those that he feel can work with him. Let's all rally around him. The team must rise. The NDC fraternity, I'm sorry. Let us reset this economy.
Okay.
Because if the economy is reset, okay, look, I tell you something. Ministerial appointment, there are some appointment ebia obi mbu, you may be better off there than even being a minister. When you juicy board because that's why you are better off than being deputy minister to solve the
so obi so can complain why or they are sending me or tin so wow.
Sadai.
I say kwesi. I have been warned twice within this short time under NDC. In April last year, I was one of the positive influencers for JDM. And this time, because of power cam, some NDC people say I'm NPP.
Well, you see, there are ups and downs.
Yes, a quite fast way you are free.
And
yes, me be the show. Yeah, tag you in such a way.
He should work hard.
But you see, wait
to clean the perception.
He
should work hard to clean.
Randy,
he clear himself.
I think maybe.
I think Randy is a fine gentleman.
Yes. I think more politicians.
Look, Obikra Kachira me say, Randy was going for something bigger than that.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that he deserved whatever position. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Honorable Vondee, at the moment politicians so can be na mana kwa yese. And some training be yet na juma or yet the ma either opposition or government. Depend on how or can some differ. And your power some training be say or mesumo abemua. You're thinking you say, oh, near you more no and so abamfaso.
Well, now most and trophies most of them
they can deal.
Muka wonder sa perception weba.
There be the me say me. I always say obi a obo abanyachi. Bebre no enye me haw. Near me haw ne asem na wo kan.
Say you
twan to dey to on Vondee so dey issue.
Exactly.
But asem a wo kan ya asem no kore a. On na decide say me dey me too many dey see abanso to make sure say aban be dey maye.
Look,
as in your can no credit ya menim de enti o se chinchin e ma no kokwa ese ene o ye MPP ni o ye NDC ni o ye NDC ni o ye MPP ni se de be ye be discredit nipa no.
And I'll give you a typical example.
But most people ya and no be ha no aba betena wo be nya NDC ni interview o some training in interview
some training
won se be kwa
chida some training to call minim so to ma JM so to ma about unim
but otu no be for me position a decision be about you think and say the way I count some the konde o kati enti no o MPP na NDC ni
yes
maybe e be no so count meet na ma some of this appointment back kwa remember time e Paul Adom TV as board chairman of Ghana Airport some of these concerns came up.
No, Avi Paul Adom TV, everybody knows that he've actually declared his political affiliation. Yes. And so that's an exceptional matter, exceptional cases.
Yeah, me can't in this space as a journalist.
Some of the journalists, and I'll be fair and sincere with you. For example, you. It's some difficulties to realize where you belong. I have always looked at you, say, Abranti, or NDC and now or MPP. You may be hard on your issues, but the point is that you're wukano. Who say idea make an any na make an. But some of our journalists or muka and a dear koso. I'll give you a typical example. Me betina here, mene or mine.
Okay.
And here kasa. And I make her say, me bo me chairman din.
Yeah.
Say wabuami ama ye winning election. Na di ba kwa aka me peso your mama ni say. Omo me na abrantie bi. Yemfa ne be ye DC.
Okay.
Enti ukoye ho a nkrofo, and that is the truth. A man for fra na efre say ono an yemfa ye nananum bi
mpo
exactly. Nananum bi mpo efre me na ye no krenso. Do you know what happened? There is one journalist that is aligned to an opposition to my party.
Oh, okay.
I can organize the boys be. I want my constituency. I the project bobo muchi. Yeah, they say the American say me say ahimfofo nyina me no omo akoye meeting. Amo omo age atom say yemfa we nkoko. Meanwhile ahimfofo mienu na we constituency. They are MPP people. So the journalist decided to blow the thing out of proportion and lied about me. How would I perceive that person? But you, look at you and I. For all that you know, ebi awutu abama, jomama, ebi awutu ma bawumia. But why should I have problem with you? Because you're so objective and genuine. Look, Randy, I can answer me.
Yeah.
Look, how would you determine say Randy NDC and MPP? These are professional journalists who are doing their job successfully and very well. Look, Paul, your friend is Kojo Opon Kruma, one of my very nice friends. When Kojo was on Joy FM, I thought Kojo was a NDC. So I had always listened to Kojo. Listen, Kojo, and in the blessed memory, your friend is saying, Komla Dumo,
yeah.
Look, Sami Yebribiana Komla hiti screen na me jai. I would have to watch Focus on Africa, everything. Same way, Sami Yebribi, not those days, Kojo Upon Kruma.
Yeah.
Morning show.
Yeah.
Joy FM.
Joy, yeah.
I don't listen to anything that because his job was clean. Kojo kwa MPP kwa minister now almost saying so on go try and draw. That was started to try and draw. But Kojo was he was a professional journalist. Nipa sano. A bad day na. What for me perception be one ho. Inti mesem some trofo no. E bi so wa. Mo so mo mwa kakra. Jo mama wa be
Yeah.
Andra. Jo mama oko United Arab Emirates.
Yeah.
Oni Dr. Atuforsin na call here. Omufa Emirates Air. Aven yan Crawford Parliament said Jo mama go right to private jet. Uba na journalist bi so hu ye. One day ye. No so dia room ho Jo mama started renting private jet. And the way they say it, they couch the thing journalists, the way they couched it, you can't do anything about it. It is alleged. No, we're trying to kitty. No way. Jomama in a private jet. Sasia and a Jomama bay. And I say, I saw our private. Can we come and perform so no not being or children can so. And not drew out the best. Who caught was here is alleged. You know. So these are some of the things that I believe that this country must be reset. Let's support the president. When Akufo-Addo was president, and Nanka Akufo-Addo ma dollar be $1 to $1. And Nanka business and movie, road and network, infrastructure, everything was working. Even though I don't think I will ever be NPP, would have always wished that he should continue to be president. Because the economy is what we want. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I believe in his competence and he will deliver. And it's not going to be only the MDC that's going to enjoy. We are Ghanaian, you will enjoy. So let's wish the president well. Let's wish the government well. Look, appointment I tell you what, nobody have any reason to doubt the competence of the people that have been appointed. You can't even say anything about it. Look at Dr. Ayeni. My own lawyer, you know, their law firm, my personal, lawyer.
For your business.
You know, look at Dr. Ayeni and as Attorney General. Can you imagine? A very fine gentleman, a competent young man. I don't know whether he's an old man or a young man. Doc, how old are you?
I think Doc should be...
he's
50s, yeah. Yes. I think 54, 55. Yeah.
Doc is a very nice gentleman, so nice to everybody. He knows the law. He's been Attorney General Deputy before.
It will feel they don't have any other option to fill.
And I believe that there are more competent individuals in the NDC. It doesn't mean the appointment that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ayeno and you're competent. These are fine gentlemen and women that we can count on. Look at Mumu. I mean, this is just a mother.
Okay, so
for me, excellent.
Okay. Dr. Dominic Ayene will be 59 years this year.
Wow. Yeah. Very strong and very
59
powerful.
This year.
Very strong. Hey, Doc, and I will relate to me to say I mean, so but this minute to a bon come say yeah. Doc, I salute you. Yeah. So you see, the point I'm making is that let's allow His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or turn in some Magana for.
Okay.
And a Ghana for turn in some no. Or Kaso Abefa 60 ministers. And a Ghana for G2
Yeah.
What they are there. But who says this country cannot even be ruled by 10 ministers? Who says so?
10 ministers.
Who says it cannot?
Secretarial ministers and answer
yes.
with secretarial ministers.
And I'll give you, for example, if you put agric and fishery together, who says it won't work?
It will work. It will work.
Come on, if you put transport and road and highway together, who says it won't work?
Because he will chief director that.
So you see, the ministerial position is a supervisory role.
Yeah.
the individual technocrats that work, they are there.
Yeah,
I know the architecture of how these things work. I am a very competent person. I know it. Until nobody should tell you, say 60 ministers is shadow. Again, so we are a member of parliament. That's an open appointment. Ubeka na John Kra, I don't know 60 ministers. Because not the Biagana room.
Okay.
Or 100 ministers, I can't afford to man. Then I don't know. Yes, but when you want to look at it critically,
okay.
You know, come on.
Okay,
so let's allow His Excellency John Dramani. And we can 10 crowd
because me take class we be say ka na ka e ka ke ko size or start about 50 say Dr. Baomi. So also be 50.
Can you imagine MPP way? Not Dr. Baomi aba no so be 50 ministers. Just we Johnny free last time.
Oh, maybe I think they say you conscientize your man for near chita for eyem. Emomo ti ase e say ampa. Ane asset it off no. Enye ba akofo e na ba be ye.
See, the richest person enye ministers. The richest people in this country are businessmen.
People also find because the businessmen also rely on the ministers.
So the point I'm making
government
is
powers.
No, the point I'm making is that if we can have few ministers, who can create opportunity, genuine opportunities, for many people in this country, you don't even want to be a minister. Do you understand?
Okay.
People feel say who be a minister. There are so many benefits that you get. It makes you successful and all that. And some of them are rush exactly. But you were 10 ministers. And this is my very honest view. So we were 10 ministers impo. Now this economy is properly set. Bibi akoso ye wa boso kan kofa nneoma ba dollar no enkun. Which tongue what unya usika sisi udan papa infas. You know, I mean, politics is one of the things that many people wouldn't like to choose. So the point is that it's not the number of ministers that's important, but the quality of the job that will better the lot of Ghanaians, many Ghanaians. And when they hear, so you see, but politicians, we go to businessmen all the time to give us money to go and do politics. So if we have a lot of money, why do we go to businessmen to go? Maminchia Asida. Minipa bi Twifo Atii Morkwaa. Asida.
Ochi asida no.
Mechiano.
O can say politicians call
businessmen. Me now you.
Me can say I'm just.
Menka. I mean,
is there asida so echi
the point I'm making is that it is not politics alone. And sometimes the very dangerous business in this world are politics.
But that's a lucrative.
No, it is we that makes it look like that.
Okay.
But it's really not like that. Politicians, when you sometimes you are afraid to spend the money. Let me give you a typical example. One me ankasa, me bra, and me papa, Kennedy, akumpre kwa Japan.
Yeah.
You can talk about him on his hate speeches and all that. Ubetinya can be say no kasa abufoni ade. But you see, he took a wise decision for not taking ministerial position. Ministers now being one of those in Japan. I mean, so you see, it is not politics alone. Ministers in Kwan a bit to me as ye. But if you have small ministers, that's one year economy in a year. Many Ghanaians will succeed. So let's give the chance to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. He meant well for Ghanaians. And I believe that, look, he will do it. His competence is not in doubt at all.
But I say,
he will do it.
My name Homra. Ebra say my boys in Swedi Kakragu to Mula Brasso. It's the live draw and they are no pay boys in every moment to Mula up next. Yeah, see. Yeah, my quabe BMF Emra Bedroom so on Adom TV. There be a catch on patch where we near Mempaba. Yeah, where we near Mayamuch show cry. Because we saw another live draw at 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. by Kaise and January 23. I swear by April, May. Now betting tax a free honor. It's a fellow winner. We now 100%. Yeah, wait me enjoy. Enjoy. So we're activating for license with me. I join a discussion 0302 211 701 0302 211 702 0302 211 703 equals 4. Also join the discussion na ye nyina ye ni nkomo your mind Ghana ho nkomo na ye die yemboaboa omai na omai entimi ensie baba menkai adofo so ese okay funeral service of Mrs. Beatrice Akwia Nani Konglo Ebaso on the 25th of January. Remember the year I did enemy. Remember the enemy the any edge the YP church here war or doko. Na yakoye ma me Beatrice Akwia Nani Konglo ye. Yakoye elfusum edi ama ye ma me so ne ma Esther, Olivia, Rejoice, Eric, Gift, Richard, Mabel and afi Mamaga. Enyina so mo to mo sa edi afre. Nya kisere yakopon se on share or more edding. On share more edding. Na onu ankasa enchechire or more evre. And this one is from the head of Technical Production Multimedia Group Limited. And also wishimo yako. Ye nyina so ye company arishe. Mu nyina so yako. Mrs. Beatrice Akwia Nani Konglo. Nyame emfawo ensie ne kra nakumemo. Tupac, good morning.
Good morning, Master.
Boko there.
Nyame Adom na so ye.
Yeah, me asympathy with you.
Yo, me chair MPP paying for more national FBC Abronye so eba region mo hanum. Ya bestre. Amambo no enye kasa. MP na wo betina awodum no.
Yeah.
Omonka nokre enchire ye Papa John Mahama. Ye the assistant ministers no de ye nim se oyi. Na amambo no ye de man say dokunu ebeba 1 city because campaign na no ye no o ka dokunu 1 city. Asa nkranfo de dokuno omope dokuno ne maku entino omonto abama no na dollar ne soso no wo de ontimbi kura na wo de onfambra say cities eno na ye hia because sa uko jina platform so now wo ye campaign e be ka kire Ghana for say we metimaye na mane mano wo hu say Trump obaye no ojina ni person so ejina say onu de meeting too. But ye papa so full no call ye papa John da mama honum no o see obi anko to ne bafo enye sa na ye de to abama no enti o ma na ni ko na chi no nko hwe kwaya ofa so ye campaign obutu abama no na
But say hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, whenever nyame so de kan
En council patch na bozu.
Yeah, what is your one? Every year they want to jump for you.
Fache me.
Really, I'm happy.
If you are Kasa.
Would you say I think I would have a partner, Honorable Ahmed Banda, local government minister, or you senior Michel Parmana, about transit. A Jumbo senior Parliament General Secretary, the Deputy National Organizer. Kaka me can say, Mr. Ghana, my penny for senior Michel, Mamuna, Mr. Ghana, my yes, you know. Yen tasne bisifani kulina habai ene baby a wutie se me ba besra wade wa hene ba se program me fra wutie me di wa ko ba kateme mo sra de afri mo administration wa enye continue ma mo se niema sro bi kan ye bompa ye se kunu betima stable national edu be etegana na do kunu etuma ba fam na se se o man penage ma po man penage ye no mo so mo ba ba to so ye for the ye nyakoto who ye juma pa because Ghana ye na ye dem pa bopana tamochi but to trust no ya donso president what I remember finance firm na de cost across the country no ultimately Ghana for kasa so say ye da ye na just here to me ashamu e dey bion mo petu ye to me ashamu ta e dey bion continue ma ya kia come to him
Ben, good morning. Nana Medasi. Ben, good morning.
Good morning, I present your own thing.
Nyame adon patron so e.
Listen, mo yesa.
Me patriote you.
You, your restaurant, NDC for say omunche na ye economy no mo enyi yi enfeman. Se mi si ko na ya dia. Ye bitimi aka say ye economy no ko pompa yi fi so mo bi omunche na omo enyi yi na bien konkan.
Mate, Medasi. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, say it's me enyina so so mefa a few calls be aka na me on Vondee wrap it up ewanum. So na Vondee I say what asma mampani aka ade a kire na so afo no say they should declare their asset.
Yeah, I mean I think 2019 Asset Declaration Act, is still valid. And it is appropriate. It's to tell you, say John Dramani Mahama will deliver. Okay. Oh, they are here. And I support him 100%. I've declared my asset as a member of parliament in the 8th parliament.
But
I did. Yeah, I mean, I did declare my asset. Well, oh, so I didn't know someone to be uncle who, some to and yeah, but when you say, would declare that winning, do you hear? Okay, I'm trying to get that. I said, maybe all the properties I have. No?
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Me Pachodin is an free.
Pacho, me kase free Adam Kwame.
Okay, Pacho it you.
The famous Step Abel Junior.
Yeah, that's it.
Pacho, the way I must be when I was a Ghana for a Shana, yeah, didn't know to know come. Now, and you go hard, like you to know now, or man, or your car, I say, yeah, car. You see, my penny after or to Tunioma. I'm going to open a mistake. But in the India with the man, I see them what you need to come by one city. I think we will book a car. So at the moment, you're queen, but in the MP $40, no, a call minimum. Yeah, expect about the Bocosa. Intimate the answer queer cheap. I said, yeah, you know. Yeah, and you book a car.
Daniel, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Now, Pacho free. Dan Pachettio.
Aha. That's MP no sena.
Dan menti on what TV ne so enti ho. Why?
Yo. I'm because of Kofodia. Na me say MP no ho no pa. Ya me MP me penance pa. Yeah, Amamono Adom, Mama Ebum, Amamono no Obum, because for President Jeremiah Waka to 15 minutes. Former President Anado obey 127 minutes. To obey 15 minutes, Munjano no near Jumano. And do the Via, Omunjano no, Bonya Boteno near Jumana no. Okay. And she, the anti before coming there, no Munyadi. Omunja President Mama no near.
But I said, over 70 before Frephobia, ABM.
If His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Sanko, your minister said the Akufa do Yina. Because I can't hear ministers. 120.
Okay, old gas in the bed.
Abba, but is that good for this economy? That's the point we, question a yama or minor na. It is will be a yebi. That's who say, in Faswa Masu Bebresa. As I see a swing idea frame. Entina ya me pay His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Samsa no because you see obia ye bi amwa some ministers do na kema economy ye nka Akufo Addo abere so no sanka economy ni ye because he picked a lot more ministers creating monitoring and evaluation minister what is your girlfriend's name minister, what is your boyfriend's name minister, creating and I think that let's allow His Excellency on more serious note let's allow His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I believe that the resetting of this economy and this country is on course. But let me wish all the ministers well and pray that they all, stick to the instructions that are given to them by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and this country will be a better place.
What declare was it?
Yeah, I mean yes. On the 8th Parliament, I declare Minyan declare me. I said on the
Minyan declare 9 for them.
No, Minyan declare. Yeah. But I'll do. I mean, I'll declare as we move on, because that's the law.
And I hope it's a difference, but the 8th Parliament.
I hope so. If I had acquired more, if I had,
no, you see, I woman Yamin who said, why you be a mammo? Or Monya who said, why you be a mammo? But you are not where you want to be. But you're also not where you were. It's from 8 to 9.
But how many program? So we will declare our asset. Yes, of course. Why not?
But one of these, people will challenge Kakra with the asset declaration. Okay. Now, you come Auditor General, so this is Samaba. It's my question to say, Mampani Mahama power me to any ministry or agency. Me say me true purpose say me pese me to feel East Legon. Metim the ashemu de say me wo fie ewo East Legon.
You see the law in itself, enya the burning. But you see the implementation and the monitoring and who assembly they are working. So obi declare an asset. let the authorities be able to follow up.
Yeah.
To see the physical location of the assets.
Okay.
To authenticate whether or not after why not doing so better and answer these are the things that are verifiable. What you say. And yes, the law in itself is good. I agree with the law. But the point is the implementation. And of course, I mean, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or any other previous president couldn't go around looking at people's property himself. The authorities that the mandates are given.
But the act now, for the asset declaration, even that's not even allowed the auditor general as how the bar will that's even the challenge.
Then let's look at it again. I think that's an
we need to go back to the act.
Because if you want me to superintend over something, you should let me know what it is that maybe the law also have a reason why it is captured like that. Sometimes, no. Or as
no, but said now be more argument say
so
because obi so a yem publicize it e ma manfo ebi so no monya adwen say obi japade de o mo obi ehu say ha na japade o ha na japade.
Let me use this medium to advise the appointment committee.
Okay.
Some of the questions will be said, and today I will engage my senior brother Apenyo Akin.
Are you a Freemason?
No, I'm not. But again, I don't begrudge those who are Freemasons.
Okay.
But I am not myself. I don't even know whether I will become one.
One day.
Well, I don't know. So let's not go there. Look, the appointment committee, you see, there's one question they keep asking. I think Apenyo have been asking that question. Say, where's your location, your house, address? I think that we are opening that to those criminals out there. And I think that where the person lives and the location and all that, I think it's not really important as to whether the person is competent to get a job done or not. So for me, I'll be speaking to my very, learned friend and senior brother, Apenyo Akin, that for me, those details should not be out there. Baby Awote, location, house address and all that. No. I think once it's actually in the CV, curriculum vitae now, the Abano, it should end there.
Okay, I think honestly, James said he wanted to use that to cure some mischief. People, among for what probably say, as a politicians, etna be papa, a bonnet. That's what to be, sir. Honorable Harry Nedrusu.
Baby.
Your castle cantonment, baby.
Yes.
You're so bad back because so politicians track cantonment and your bonnet. Now Harry Nedrusu a response, oh yes, and your bonnet. But as I say, I say, be more that papa say politicians no. I
don't think so. Anybody baby sir can the Queen Pro Japan or Tihin
because
hold on, baby Otino, a political Diana. Harun Idrusu is a sports manager. He has his team and all that. Why Juma is a lawyer. I don't think so. Be to me besides Otino and all that. He's been a minister. This is his 5th ministry that he's going to superintend over. This is so for me, showing baby Oti ni address ni house number, for me, I don't see how it contributes to the competency of the people's ability to work in the ministry. So for me, those things, we should be a little cautious about asking them. But hey, Apenyo may mean well in asking those questions. It's just that it's my opinion that it's not good to disclose the people's house to the people out there. You may not know who is listening or watching. That's my opinion. Apenyo.
And I've won the better side pay.
But that's a medium. I mean, will be better when you're better. I mean, Harun Idrusu, any finance minister, any other ministers. I mean, this is a fantastic ministers that they've appointed so much. And I will be visiting them and congratulating them.
Businessman.
And we hope and pray that the economy will probably be reset. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Good morning.
Benin Akwasi is here, Honorable Vondee, a member of Parliament, Madisha, Twifo Atii Morkwaa constituency. Yami had much na Fiada, and Kumoke CB Ono. Ebidi. And I say, Kuma production team led by Webber Kofi, Ampadu, Weber, OPD, ne Busafo account, Thomas, ne the camera guys, ne Osmosis, sound department, then set for opening Kwachi. Michael, so thank you very much for your support.
Sorry, I don't
Nyambi admo chemishia background.